What's up, everyone? Daddy Robux here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of the Princes of the Apocalypse. So far, our party has been continuing their campaign against the cults of elemental evil, and after a long and exhaustive search through the haunted keeps on the surface, they have begun working their way to the dwarven ruins of Tyre Basil, which is deep underground in the Desserin Valley, and where the cult has situated several other strongholds. And when we last were here, the party was working its way through the Temple of the Howling Hatred, and that is where we will be picking up today. We are still in the Temple of the Howling Hatred. We haven't progressed too far inside, and there we are. So let's get everybody back their voices. Hello. Okay, so in this room in particular, we there was a bunch of civilians in here. They technically are still in here. I just moved the tokens off the map. Cutter.
Give him a hard time for nothing. Big jerk.
So we go through the door?
Yes, I would be moving through this door here.
The door's open. You gotta. God damn it.
I can't move my token through it. I'm trying to. It's not letting me. There we go.
There it goes.
Long hallway. Interesting. I'll just walk down it.
It's so weird. What did they see? There was an update to dynamic lighting. We keep talking about it. It's just gonna give me more work I need to cut out later.
Anything on the other side of this door that I can hear?
No.
All right. We'll open it. Hopefully be able to get through it.
What's really weird is you can't move through it until someone else does, but nobody else has the problem.
It's weird.
Another room full of abandoned bullshit. Doesn't matter.
I actually do have that same problem. Like, I can't move through it whenever you do it.
Yeah, it takes a 30-second delay.
Yeah. Nobody has a problem going through the barrier. Like, I wonder.
Oh, yep. Yep. No, I can't.
Yeah, that's because I didn't clear the barrier.
Oh.
I was seeing if it mattered.
Oh. I was wondering how he moved through. I was like, wait, what? Where'd you go, Guaca?
Move me through it.
Right. I can't see you anymore.
Well, we got a long hallway here with a door, another door, and a ways off in the distance.
You're alone. I can't get to the door. There it goes.
We got this other door here. We got the one here at the end of the hallway. I've got a long hallway over here off to the north. Do we have a preference on where we should go?
I say we take a peek left just to make sure, because if my sense of direction is right, we should double back, but I don't know.
Sure.
That's up to you guys.
We open this door just to make sure there's nothing will jump out at us after the fact.
I agree.
You go through, it's another room full of abandoned crap.
Another door in here. What are the chances it's a closet?
It is a closet, 100%.
There's two doors in here. We're doubling back on ourselves. That's amazing. I'm just gonna keep going.
Walk-in closet? Ooh, that's nice.
Alright, what does this door lead us to?
That's the hallway where you originally came in.
That's
doubling back on ourselves.
Alright, we have made nearly a lap. I guess I will stand in front here.
This door, you can hear a commotion coming from inside.
Can I? Never mind.
Nope.
Nope, never mind.
Well, I will have my weapon ready, my drown.
Yeah, I'm gonna shillelagh my thing.
Can I hold entering into rage? Is that a holdable action?
No. It's a bonus action.
Okay.
Only hold actions.
That's what I thought. Okay. I'm not going to hold anything.
I will open the door here.
The door is open. I'll move you through so people can see. As you walk in, you see frescoes cover 2 walls of the chamber. One depicts the creation of the dwarves by Moradin. The other, a massive battle between orcs and dwarves. The far wall is pocked and pitted with holes in the masonry, where gemstones once surrounded an altar in the shape of an anvil. Now the chipped remnants of gardens and gates remain. But in the middle of the room, you see 3 bird-like creatures are currently tormenting a group of shackled prisoners. And as you enter, you see they take their crossbows and point them at their heads as they squawk and flap and gesture towards the door.
I squawk back at him.
Are they saying any words?
Not yet. They're just gestures. If
Yes,
they were saying words, I would have told you what words they were saying.
Fair enough. Yes, we did enter a door here. Do you want to articulate to us what you want? You seem to be tormenting these poor folk.
These are our hostages. You're going to let us go, or they're all going to die.
You live in this temple. I don't understand quite why were you waiting for people to come in so you could say that?
We heard about the commotion at the front gate. The whole temple's on high alert. I don't want to die. Just move out the way, and no one has to get hurt.
But just leave then. We're not gonna kill you if you can
Wild
leave the
magic
temple.
surge
Just
on
leave.
next cast.
You can't take them with you.
We don't wanna, but there are insurance that you'll let us go. Now get out the door.
This is only going to happen one of 2 ways. 1, we're going to kill you and set these prisoners free. 2, you're going to leave and you just set these prisoners free.
Did you
So-
just say the same thing that they said?
Yeah, basically, I used the whole Uno reverse card on him.
That's basically what they said. They don't care about the prisoners. They're just insurance so that they get out of here.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I thought you meant like they would be coming with them.
Leave then. We're not stopping you.
Actually, you are. You're in front of the door. There we go.
And you're not going to tell anybody where we're at, right?
I don't care about them. We gotta get out of here. This is supposed to be an easy job.
Why do you want to get out of here? Oh, okay. Not getting paid enough. I see how it is.
Yeah, exactly how it is. We don't believe in that Yansibu garbage. We're just paid mercenaries. How are you gonna move?
I'd scoop.
Yeah, back way up, especially that one. And they point to, they point at.
We're out of the way.
I guess my reputation precedes me.
They start creeping past you.
Oh, no. You're not leaving with those people. You are leaving by yourselves. We had established that.
Yeah, we did.
If you're in the room and you leave the room, is what I'm saying.
And they start walking past. They're still pushing the civilians in front of them.
All right, I'm gonna smack one of them as they pass by me.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
If you try to attack them, they will respond.
I mean, they're just the little bird people. I mean,
Sure, they are little bird people. So they fire off their crossbow, which hits and kills a civilian.
No, these guys. I'm sorry.
I guess that's it, right? I guess we're going into initiative. And as the crossbow fires, he turns and looks at you. This is your fault. He didn't have to die.
Actually, it's your fault. You're the one that fired the crossbow.
And you broke them.
You broke the rules. You said you were going to let us pass. Oh, you said
Yeah,
you
without
attacked him. Where's your attack? Them?
Shoot, I was muted. Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna smack him with my quarterstaff.
Yeah, let's see it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. And then Clem, looks like you're going first.
All right, I'm. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna smack him again. I mean, I'm shillelagh'd and stuff, so.
And it's a hit. And
Just gonna keep whapping him.
Go down.
And then I'm gonna move up here and be like,
You only did 6 damage. Or was that the first? That was your last attack.
Yeah, I did 6 damage and then 7 damage, and then I'm gonna move up here and be like, "Are you sure you don't want to let him go? Because I just bopped your little friend there twice, and he went down."
You broke the truce. Kill them all.
Oh my goodness!
And they are
I squawk at him.
Attack and kill 2 more of the civilians. Bryant.
All right. I'm gonna move here. Let's move into the middle here, and let's swing at him. Reckless.
Hit.
No rage.
Oh, he lived.
Oh, really? Okay, let's do it again.
Okay, he's dead.
And then
yeah,
crit allows me to have a bonus, so I'm gonna take him up there. 14.
That is a hit. And
15.
He is also dead. And as he dies, he said, "This was unnecessary." That's the end of combat.
I look at the 2 remaining civilians. Sorry about your friends. They didn't need to die, surely, but the Kenku were being unreasonable.
They're just crying as they hold their dead companion. Why didn't you just let them through? We would have been fine.
You didn't express any interest at the time. You could have mentioned something. Ooh,
They would have killed you as soon as you were free.
They said they would let us go.
Yeah, sure. They're trustworthy. They broke their word with us immediately. Yeah. All right, you can leave now.
How did they break their word with you? They said twice. They're only our insurance to get out of this room alive.
I had mentioned to them the only way they can leave the room is without the hostages.
And they weren't negotiating that. They said multiple times, we're taking them and we'll let them go.
I trust them.
Well,
Shelton was just going to wave at them as they left, but things escalated very quickly.
Did the Kenku have anything of value on them?
No. They're Kenkus.
They
have short bows and short swords.
They're paid mercenaries. I assume they had money.
They haven't even been paid yet.
That's too bad. Anything interesting on this altar over here?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. As stated before, there's obvious markings in the stone where there used to be precious gems and jewels, but they've all been removed. However, if the prisoners had returned home safely, each of their families would have offered you a handsome reward.
Two of them
So
are.
now we only get 2 families offering a handsome reward.
Maybe.
We're not in it for the money, right? We're in it for the glory.
Yeah, glory.
Glory. I'm in it for the blood.
Sheldon
go.
just do as he's told.
All right. Well, there's nothing else for us to do in this room. You folk should make your way out of the temple, and well, I tell you what, give each of them 2 rations each.
Oh. That'll help them make the trip back to town.
I assume. I don't know. It's only 2 days, right?
No, it's a 5-day trip from Feathergale Spire to Red Larch.
Also,
Remember, you're not in Feathergale Spire. You're at the bottom of the ravine.
true. Well,
I say we put him with the rest of them and we just pick them up on the way out.
sure, let's do that.
Okay. In other words, I'm going to keep going down this hallway.
Sure. I'll follow suit. Hey, this looks familiar.
Doesn't it? Door ahead of us.
Long hallway. Should we should check the door? Yeah. Let's check this door.
Another abandoned sleeping quarters.
Sweet.
I don't see another exit, so we continue our trek.
Yeah.
The walls are made of stone, correct? So sound reverberates. So can I keep an ear out for any sounds that are coming down the halls?
Keep an ear out. If there would be noise, I would let you know. Just like as you approached the door to the temple, I told you there were shouts.
Okay, cool.
Unless you'd like to make a perception check for something. I don't know.
What do I see right here?
Right, give me a moment. Cracked flagstones of ultramarine marble pave this plaza ahead of you. An avenue to the east ends at a wall of fallen masonry and stone. To the west, there's a pillared colonnade that stretches out across a moat to a steep pyramid. And what you see ahead of you is a large creature. It is humanoid in shape, but it has bluish colored skin. And where its feet meet the ground, it kind of dissipates into this ethereal wisp. You can see it has a extremely large scimitar, and
I love you, Daddy Warbucks.
it's a very strange beast. Looking at it, you can see that it is currently it reaches up and it grabs a handful of stone, and then it pulls it down off of the wall and throws it onto the ground behind it. And you see that once it removes one large boulder, it walks over and picks up another, seemingly seemingly toiling away at something here on the wall.
Hello there, friend. What is it you're working on in there?
He steps forward. He looks at you. Who are you? Why have you come to this place?
Well, we've come to take care of that cult that seems to be causing problems in the area.
The cult. He drops his hand down to his scimitar. Be specific. Choose your words carefully.
Well, we're not here to make friends with the cult, if that is the question. We're here to remove their presence from this temple.
Really?
That is indeed our purpose here.
Clementine leans over and whispers to Guaca, and she's like, "I think he might be with them, cause he don't look too friendly. He's grabbing at his sword. Do you see that?"
Would
Yeah,
you
put
like
my-
some help with that wall over there?
What is it you are working on with the wall? You were tearing some stone from it just a moment ago.
This is my burden to bear. He relaxes his hand, no longer grabbing at his scimitar.
Might I approach you, friend?
You may. I am no enemy of yours, and I am no friend to the cult either.
Well, that's good news all around now, isn't it? What is this burden you have before you?
You see, all of this realm is Tyr Basil, created many, many years ago. Originally, I was indentured to Torhild Flametongue, king of the Belsimer dwarves. He possessed a certain horn that summoned me and forced me into servitude. Before him and
love
his
you,
ilk
Daddy
fell
Warbucks.
fell out of the pages of history, the horn was lost. But unfortunately for me, it's been reclaimed by Aerisi. So now I'm forced to obey her. Currently, she amuses herself by having me continue to labor here in this temple. But if your goal is truly to remove the cult, then maybe you can be of use to me.
I think that might be something we could arrange.
As I said, Aerisi possesses my horn. It is up to you to remove it from her. And you must be quick about it. Otherwise, if she uses the horn to summon me, I'll have no choice but to do as I'm commanded. Do you understand?
That makes sense. Is there a way for us to destroy the horn?
No! You can't! I am tied to it. If you were to do so, it would kill me as well.
I see. I wasn't sure if maybe we destroyed it would free you, but that makes sense too. Where is there a way where we can find this ARC person?
He points across the bridge at the giant temple right in front of you. There. That's where she sits and communes with her accursed god.
Is there any way you could get as far away from her as possible within this temple so as to delay it should we tarry on our ability to get the horn from her?
As you say this, you see his form. It's almost like a whirling wind begins to blow, and his form, being ethereal and cloudy, is just kind of swept away. Near instantly, he appears behind you. Distance doesn't matter. Where I am physically does not matter. I must come when I am called.
I understand. Very well. Very well. Well, we will do what we can to. Once the horn is away from her, would you stop attacking us? Is the question I have now. If we were to somehow wrest it from her, like after she called you.
I must do as I'm commanded.
So if we had the horn and commanded you to stop attacking us or attack her, you would follow through with that command, is what you're saying.
He narrows his eyes, seemingly unhappy with your answer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I will obey no one. If you
I
get
mean-
the horn, You shouldn't use it. Give it to me, so I can finally make my own choices.
That that seems reasonable. That seems like a reasonable deal. No one of us would want to have that yoke on our necks.
He again just materializes, towering in front of you, his shape beginning to expand as he becomes larger and much more menacing. Hear me. If you take my horn and you seek to indenture me into your servitude, you will forever be my enemy.
It's not our goal, friend. We're here to take care of that cult and that assy person. No reason to get all large like that. We are friends here.
I should hope so. Please. It's been millennia.
Very well. We should make haste to this temple and try and get that horn away. What do you all think?
He
No
goes
time
back
like
to
the present.
He goes back to the wall and starts grabbing stones again.
All right. Well, let's make our way across this bridge. I'm sorry. Your name, sir, was
I am a Tair.
Tair. Do you know of any traps or obstacles that might hinder us as we proceed towards this gate here? It seems a little
Obstacles? The cult is your obstacle.
sure, but are there any traps or anything that might adversely affect us as we make our way over there?
He walks to the edge of this brilliant blue stone, and he points at this pyramid. And the cavern here is quite high. Obviously, there's an entire pyramid here underground. But he points to the apex. And he says, "If you have sight, see it."
Okay.
What's your dark vision radius?
Pretty sure it's only 60 feet. Let me double check.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
60.
so you can't see to the top of the pyramid, right? It's far too tall. But as you stare out into the darkness, you can hear something. A beating of wings and a squawking sound coming from far away.
All right, I'll to here. Well, we will do our very best to help you in your fight. And thank you for your help in identifying a threat that will manifest itself.
He stands, hands folded over his chest as he watches you step out onto the bridge.
I'm gonna start making my way across.
Mhm.
Shelton is walking backwards and waving.
I have 60 feet dark vision as well. I'm going to be
It's
keeping
not
an
far
eye out
enough.
at the top.
Not far enough. Okay, right there. Stop. Once you reach, love it. Once you reach the midpoint of the bridge, you can see something. You can see something coming out at the very edge. So it's 60 feet away. It is a familiar sight to some of you. It is a large dragon-like creature, but it only has 2 hind legs, and its forearms extend into a pair of leathery wings. And riding on its back, you can see a member of the cult. So let us, we're going to stick him here off to the side, and we'll put a little fluffy wing on it to show he is 60 feet away. And then we're going to roll initiative. Nope, I don't roll initiative for the Wyvern. Its initiative matches the Rider. There we go. Alright, and it looks like Shelton is going to be up first.
All right. Shelton is going
Dark.
to
How
cast
you
a
doing?
spell. We are going to cast blindness, deafness on the wyvern.
Okay. Go ahead. What's your save DC?
It is 14
Ready, here we go. Alright, the Wyvern has failed. I'm guessing it's blind.
and deaf. Oh yes. Blind. Yeah, you're correct.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's only one of them.
Oh, you're okay.
And that is his turn.
Blind. Alright. Clementine.
Clem also begins to cast a spell, fishing out for that counter spell.
Oh, he is
Nope.
60 feet away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Alright.
No counterspell.
Alright,
Yes.
yeah. Also on the wyvern, I'm gonna cast Earthbond.
Ooh, alright. So, another con save
I
from the
hope you
Wyvern.
can swim.
And
Dang.
pass.
Yep, and I guess bonus action Shillelagh if it's just to kind of refresh it, and that ends my turn.
It's a strength saving throw, not a con save.
Is it? Oh yeah, you're right. It is a strength saving throw.
It's the same modifier. It's the same modifier. It's a
Okay.
+3 on either. Alright. Dark, you never rolled for it. You're supposed to do exclamation 10. Okay. Alrighty. I just skipped Brian. It went.
Yeah, that's right. I am going to bonus action rage, and I'm going to launch 2 javelins at it with advantage. I'm assuming they both hit.
Why do you have advantage?
+4 for rage damage as well.
Wait. Why do you have advantage?
Because he's blind.
Yeah, but he's also 60 feet away. Your range on your javelin isn't that far. So it would be just a regular roll.
Okay, so it's
19 and
12
21.
plus. Yeah, so it's 12 plus 2, so it's 14 total damage. And that'll be my turn.
Alright. The Wyvern and the Rider. So the Rider, he's not going to bother moving anywhere because there is no need. And he can't really direct the Wyvern because it's blinded. So we're just going to stay aloft. Do I not have a sheet open? Alright, and let us track. Where does this go? Yep, that would do it. It's going to go right down here, and it's a 5-foot wide line. So it's going to hit Clem and Shelton. As you hear a brief rumble and then a crack as a lightning bolt rips out and illuminates the sky. So that's a pass from Shelton. You'll only take half, and then a con save for your blindness. Oh wait, blindness deafness isn't concentration.
No, it is not.
No, it is not. It's super good. Okay, that is that. After the spell is cast, you see that the rider turns and he vomits something into the water. Not quite sure what that's about, but it looks to be quite large. Maybe like oh, I don't know. The size of a small melon. You see him puke, something falls splash into the water. That was the rider and the wyvern, so now it's Guaca.
Guaca is going to step out. Can I see the rider, or is he covered by the wyvern?
And he would have partial cover from the angle, but you can see him.
All right. Let's firebolt the rider. So the
That's a
rider
good
takes
firebolt.
20.
You said the rider?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I'll move behind this column here.
Hilton.
We will cast Vicious Mockery on the rider.
This mockery. That is a fail. So he will take 4 damage. Okay.
And it has disadvantage on its next attack.
It's not gonna attack. Clem?
Clem is gonna be like, oh crap, that hurt, and that's gonna be her bonus action healing word.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna throw out a chill touch onto the rider.
Jeez, what is all these crit cantrips?
I know.
Alright, so the rider,
Crit trips.
the ghostly hand reaches out, grabs the rider, and you see him fall from the wyvern's back.
Oh.
Alright, Brian?
Let's rinse and repeat.
Okay. Just a reminder that rage damage bonus only applies to melee attacks.
Correct.
Alright, well, both of those will hit.
For 9 total. And that's my turn.
Alright, so now the wyvern, without a rider, is just going to fly towards all the noise and commotion. It lands 30 feet, starts swinging around mindlessly, snapping and thrashing with disadvantage. 10 misses. Double 20. Wow.
That'll hit.
Wow. That's okay. Well, don't panic yet. So you take the 12 piercing, and then we need a con save, and you're a stout.
Sure. I think so.
No, that's half.
I'm
That's
a
the
mountain
dwarf that
dwarf.
gets advantage. Mountain dwarf. Thank you.
Mountain dwarf. Advantage against poison. So con save against poison.
Yup. You failed.
Still failed it. That's crazy.
But doesn't that make you resistance to poison as well?
Yes, I am resistant to poison
All right,
as well.
so you're only taking an extra 13.
Okay, so take a total of 25.
You got it. And then he is dead. Waka, it is your turn.
And I'm gonna pull out drown and take a few shots at this guy. He's still blind, right?
Currently.
Okay. You didn't save at the end of his turn. That's what I was asking.
Oh, that's right. I haven't saved it any of his turns. Yeah, nope. He is not. He doesn't have disadvantage on the con save, so he is not blinded. Thanks,
Alright.
buddy. You can
You're
have
welcome.
inspiration.
Thank you. I'll use that inspiration for advantage on this first attack.
Okay.
Number 21s, of course.
Cool.
And
So that's
second attack.
15. And the 16 is also a hit.
And that's gonna be it for me, I believe.
Okay. Now, Shelton, before you take your turn, within the last round, that Skyweaver unleashed a lightning bolt, which is accompanied by a large thunderous boom. And because of that, the door ahead of you opens. They've already 35, 45. There is, you know what? You probably can't see them, so I'm just going to move them all forward. A large group of cultists comes out from the entryway of the temple, and they are going to join us in the initiative tracker.
You gotta wait your turn. We'll get to you shortly.
And then we'll reorder, and then there you go, Shelton. So you are up.
Fairy fire.
All right, can you pull the template onto the map so I can know who all exactly is affected?
It's 20 feet circle, correct?
Oh, that's probably
Sure.
going to be all of them, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that's all of them. That was unnecessary. I'm sorry. All right. Well, I guess actually no, it is necessary because if you put it here in the center, you can get the wyvern to. Oh. All right. We'll just assume
I'm
you're
okay
smart
with
enough-
just getting them.
We'll assume you're smart enough to position it correctly, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. What is the DC again?
14.
14. So we have pass. Let's check with the initiates. 1, 2 passes. So 3. He passed. What about our Sky Weaver? Failed, and the Wyvern failed. And then we're going to mark them all with the yellow
Purple.
dot. Well,
Oh, okay.
I don't have the purple dot in my macro, so now they're yellow. Do you have anything else?
Just a moment. Nope, that's it.
Okay, our Skyweaver over here, he is going to take his action. Yes. I do believe this is going to be an appropriate spot. Area of effect, blue, wall, 5 foot. Let's just, no. Let's just, I know, I like to mess with the templates because it builds suspense. Even though I'm pretty sure everybody knows what's coming.
That's not nice.
That is very nice. It is the most appropriate and nice thing I've ever done. So here is that. Another lightning bolt. Bwah.
Okay.
All right. You guys go and make your saves first.
Fail.
And that was 33 damage, so you will take 12 on a pass. Nope, 11 on a pass. Can't believe you passed that. All right. After that, our Wyvern also needs to roll. Wyvern gets fried. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . And then our Sky Weaver is going to move away from the rest of the group. And it'll be Brian's turn.
Okay, Brian's gonna walk up, and he's fairy fired, which gives me advantage. So 13 to hit.
13 on the Wyvern is a hit.
For
24.
26, because I'm raging. I forgot to mark it.
Okay.
If he's still standing, the next one, 13 hits for 22.
And the Wyvern is down.
Okay, I killed one, so I get a bonus. We're gonna run up to this guy. No advantage. 6 to hit,
Miss.
and that's my turn.
Okay, Clem.
Alright, you know what's coming, Mr. Warbucks. You know what's
Do
coming.
I know what's coming?
You do know what's coming. I don't like you very much. I am down to very low health.
What CR?
I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
Oh,
no.
let's do 4.
4 of CR.
I'm gonna or one out of 2, like 1/2, and then I'm gonna bonus action healing word myself because I'm not looking very pretty.
You can't cast 2 spells in a turn.
I can't.
No,
I can't
no,
do
one
a
of them
bonus.
has to be a cantrip.
Oh, right. That's right. All right. I'll go over here and hide behind this pillar then. And then I'm gonna spawn them over here and tell them attack all the air cultists, and specifically these two different looking guys first, because I don't like them.
There's a lot of water here.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is a lot of water here.
I'm reminded of when you summoned a bunch of horses into water.
I'm thinking the same thing.
Well,
Yeah.
now
Well,
it's a bunch
kind of
seahorses
horses.
on the land. And let's check our stats for the giant. Oh no, they can't breathe oxygen.
Oh boy.
So all of our horses are suffocating.
That's okay. They can still fight.
Not really.
Oh boy,
What's
I
their
wasted
con?
my turn.
All right. Oh, they have to roll initiative. Here we go. All right. The Howling Hatred Initiates. They are all in the back. They're all surrounded by seahorses. So they are going to attack the seahorses. That's not the right sheet. Why is it giving me that sheet? Go. Move it out. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 in melee to attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. CR is CR. AC is 13, so we have 2 hits. Looks like on this one and on this one. Then the other 2 in the back, they have seeker darts, and they are not adjacent to anybody, so they're going to use those seeker darts, and they're going to attack. Ooh, do we have line of sight? Yeah. They have to. Now, we fought these guys before, right? So we've already seen them do this trick where they throw the dagger and then they move their hands and manipulate the projectile as it flies through the air. So That is what we are going to do. Each of the two that are using their melee attack will use their guiding wind, and they will throw their seeker dart with advantage. And then, because it's a seeker dart, they would gain advantage on the next roll they make in the following turn. So, Clementine, that is a 22 to hit. The second one, Bryant's up in front. 19?
19 will hit.
Okay, so it's 3 piercing, which you would... Oh, wait, you're bear totem, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's all reduced to half. So it's 1 and 4 for a total of 5 damage. And Guaca.
All right. Well, that was interesting. All right. I gotta move up. I'm gonna move to there, and then I'm gonna dodge and use a hit die and heal myself. And that's, well, I don't think I have a bonus action I can do. Pretty sure I don't.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm done. I'm all done.
All right. The hurricane in the front here. Well, he takes his hands, and you guys have encountered these before as well. He starts moving his hands in what we would associate with like Tai Chi or martial arts, but then he puts his hands out to either side, brings them in close together, and when he does, there is a vacuum of air created between his fists. And as the air rushes in, he projects it forward, and there is a booming noise as he channels this into a thunder wave directly in front of him. So, Guaca and Bryant, I need a con save, and that is the correct DC. It's DC 11.
Okay. I can't make shit with a
How do you
Wait,
feel?
is con considered strength?
No, it's not. Strength is strength.
Okay.
All right. So you both take 12. And you're knocked back. Oof. Oof. Okay. And then he's just gonna stand where he is. He's gonna hold the line. Shelton.
Shelton is gonna move over here, and then we're gonna hide in our shell.
Okay. So action to go in shell defense.
Yes.
All right. The Sky Weaver. The Sky Weaver is going to move 10, 15, 20, 5. And as it gets to here, you see
he hasn't. Sorry, he hasn't moved anywhere.
I'm not explaining this again. It's moved on my screen. That's all that matters. He's standing 10 feet ahead of you. He reaches out and he touches the hurricane next to him as he upcasts invisibility. So now both of them are on the DM layer. And we go to Bryant.
sorry, my roll 20 crashed. I'm in the process of bringing it back up. I'm going to move forward to the next person I can attack and attack him as soon as I come back up. There we are. All right, people have disappeared. So, yep.
Brian, actually, as you move to get forward, you stop here. When you try to continue, but there's a blockage directly ahead of you.
Interesting. So in that case, I'm going to reckless attack to counter the disadvantage. I'm going to assume they both miss.
They both miss, yes.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Clementine is down. The Howling Hatred initiates. All right, we'll do the two in the back first, because the two that are in the back have advantage because of the Seeker Darts. So we'll do those first because they're different than the rest of the attacks. Did I close their sheet? I did. I'm smart. All right, so they throw their daggers. Say a Bryant miss a hit for 3. The 3 in the front will be using their guiding wind, their once per rest, and then throwing daggers. No, throwing Seeker Darts with advantage, and then on our next turn, everybody has it. Let's split these up. We'll send one to each of these standing party members. So, Bryant, 13 is a miss. Shelton, does 20 hit you in your shell?
No, and I'm prone if that has anything to do with your standing comment.
Oh, yeah, so it would be a natural anyway. And then and then 10 misses Guaca, so they all missed. And then let's see. We have inspiration for the 3 standing party members and a heal for 2 on Clementine. The gods have seen your plight, and you are not destined to die today. And then, Guaca, it is your turn.
Raka will move forward.
Thanks very much, Al.
Try
Appreciate
to
you.
move forward again. Do I hit the same problem that Brian hit?
You do.
Hello?
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'm gonna cast a spell then. Give me a second. I got to pull out the template.
Okay. Oh, rip. Is that a thunder wave?
No, it's a shatter.
Shatter. Oh, I said thunder wave, but that is what I meant. All right, so
Shatter.
they're on different layers, so I have to roll for them separately. So here's all my mooks. Oh, it does matter. They live. So half, 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 full, full. Let's go. So dead, dead. Takes half. Takes half. Takes half. Then my invisible guys both pass.
Does he maintain concentration?
We're gonna find out. Give me a second.
I'm checking.
All right, and then if that's all,
No, I'm action surging and doing it again.
okay, go ahead. Go ahead. So 13 damage. I'm just going to get rid of these guys. Even if they pass, they can't survive a second one. And then we have 2 con saves. A fail. So he takes the full 13. Still maintains concentration. The second one takes half. Alright, finished?
Yes, all finished.
Getting up is half my movement, correct?
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna pop out of the shell, get up. 5, 10. Can we stand on these? I'm not sure what these are.
Those are those columns that I had mentioned earlier. They're
Okay, so
I
no.
believe the description said they're like 15 feet tall.
Okay, definitely not. Um, yeah, I guess we'll get to there. And then we'll pop back into the shell. And that is his turn.
Okay. This guy is gonna move over here. And from his new position, no, he has one left. Because the first one came from the guy riding the wyvern. Okay, I don't want to be that mean though. So instead, that'd be really stupid. Let us, with advantage, because he can't be seen, but he's about to reveal himself, he is going to attack Waka.
Okay.
And somewhere along the way, I opened the wrong sheet. Here we go. $17's not a hit either, is it? Oh, well, I didn't roll damage. Let me just roll one more time. We'll keep the 1 damage, because that's what the damage was. Cool! He whiffed!
Yep, no hit.
But there he is. He's standing right in front of you. And now he's realizing what a terrible mistake he's made. Bryant.
All right, Bryant is going to attack the guy who just whiffed. 18, 17 to hit.
Those will both hit.
$44, 48 damage.
Unnecessary. Hey, look, the other one's right there. Because he hasn't had a turn yet. Oh no.
Cool. He killed, so I'm gonna follow up with my other attack. 10's gonna miss. That's my turn.
All right, Nami, back up.
All right. All right. I have this guy in front of me. I will attack him twice.
14 and 20. Yeah, those are both hits. For
22.
and the end of combat.
Oh, is he dead?
Yes, he is dead. All right. So after the encounter with the guards coming from the temple, what would you do next?
Loot first. Make sure that none of them have horns or anything like that.
No, you don't see anything describing or fitting the description of the horn. They do have some. The Skyweavers. They specifically have some some gear of importance. They have a total. 20. Let's see. We have 29 platinum pieces. So about 300 gold. Yeesh.
All right. So we got some loot.
Sweet. I'm going to look at Shelton and Clementine and ask them if they have potions. If they do not, I'm going to give them each one of my regular healing potions. That will leave me with one greater.
Question: can Shelton drink a potion inside of his shell?
I don't believe so. Doesn't Shell Defense
Oh.
say you can't take any other actions?
Yeah, the only action you can take is to leave.
Mhm.
Sadness.
And it's an
I
action
was
to
gonna
drink
have
a potion.
a tea party in there. All right.
Lame.
Well, we'll pop out of the shell and drink one of the health potions I have.
Cool. The doors. Do we see any more enemies inside?
No. Inside, through the doors, is just a vast open chamber. But you can't see because light is being fucky. But there are two rows of pillars support a 20-foot high ceiling. The pillars are sculpted to resemble dwarves and locked in solemn stairs. Each of them carries a stone axe, and on either side of this room there are large marble staircases that lead upwards into another chamber at the top of the temple.
Doesn't look ominous at all.
Left or right?
Ah, also, sorry, I neglected one more thing. Because you guys were searching the cultists, two of them
love you, Dad.
still had their seeker darts, which is an item that you can take with you. So you would have two of these seeker darts
Okay.
that you can throw, and they do things. And then on your next attack, I believe, no, apparently it doesn't work for you the way it does on their sheet.
That's fair.
I think we should give that to either Clem or Shelton. It does me no good.
Yeah, probably Shelton because Clem has. Well, they both have ranged attacks, don't they?
Yeah,
No, she
Shelton's
said give them
fine.
to Shelton. So
Yeah, Shelton. There we go.
I like presents.
Yeah. Um, can I do another dodge and heal again?
Sure.
Thanks.
How many hit dice you got left? 5? 4?
I have 5 left.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello.
All right.
That's so funny to me. Like, there's no enemies, and he just jumps and throws himself to the ground to dodge nothing.
Yep, doing a little dodge action. And you see me feel much better.
I'm gonna look at the rest of the party and say we should check upstairs.
Well, the Dijin said that the parcel I'm looking for was in here. What did you bet the chances are they're upstairs somewhere? Should we proceed with extreme caution as we make our way up?
What does that mean? Extreme caution.
slowly and patiently.
Yes. Eyes open.
What
Near
is
the
this
stairs.
thing right here?
It's
What
an
is
altar.
an
And
altar?
you can see that there's an opening, and it looks like there's air currents that go up from the ground to the level above.
Hmm. Is there a
Just
way?
want to take the shortcut.
Is there a way to block the currents?
I don't know. It's a 20-foot wide area. Do you have anything that large?
No. We could throw the wyvern body in.
I don't think it's worth it.
Probably not.
Alright, up we go.
Yep, I'm
I
gonna move your
suppose so.
tokens. And of course, somebody had to grab their token.
It was me. I'm sorry. You said move your tokens. So
I said
did.
I'm going to move your tokens.
Oh, I didn't
Now
hear
where did you go?
There we go.
It's very dark here.
Alright. So you guys ascend the stairs, and you see both sets of stairs lead to the same area. They rise 20 feet, and you find yourself in a spacious, high-ceiling chamber. And on the back wall, there is a map of an ancient dwarven realm that's been carved into the I'm sorry, not on the back wall, on the floor. That's what this big goofy stuff is here. That's the map of a dwarven city. On the far end of the chamber, there's a throne atop a marble dais, and you can see that there are peaked arcades that are hung with gossamer style blue curtains that run the length of the chamber on either side, which are what is obscuring our line of sight on either side of the wall. Those are the arches with the curtains. And filling the chamber, there is a layer of smoke clinging to the ceiling, and the smoke is very perfumey scented. It's you can see that its source is in incense burners that sit adjacent on either side of the throne. And on the throne, you can see there is a man, which is unusual, as the Jinn told you that Aircy is a woman. And he stands up, he looks behind him, and you can see high behind the throne is a great spiraling horn resting in an alcove on a pedestal. He throws his hand out towards you, and you can see in his other hand he's holding something. You can't quite see what it is, but it looks it looks like something powdered. And he says, "Step forward no more, or I will blast you with a spell that would kill you surely."
Do the curtains go all the way to the wall? Because I'm seeing something peeking out the corner.
No, they do not. There is a 5-foot gap between the curtains and the wall. Step no further, or I will blast you with a spell that will surely kill you.
If no one else is gonna do it,
So as long as we stand right here.
I'm stepping forward. Sorry, guys.
No, Clem, step forward too. All right, go ahead and roll initiative. Nobody's interested in chatting him up.
I'm sorry, I had something else I was taking care of.
Okay, let me
So
see.
where is the horn again? You said it was on a pedestal?
In the alcove behind the throne.
Okay.
Alrighty. That's where we are for now. Shelton is again first in the initiative.
We're going to bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 40, 45, 50. That can get me all the way to, hold on, to here, I
Okay.
think. And where is the,
In the alcove on a pedestal.
like right here?
Yeah. Like you would be
Okay.
next to it.
Can I grab it?
Sure. So you
All
reach
right.
out to grab this horn, right?
Yes.
And as you do, your fingers touch on something feathery. It's very confusing because the space in front of you is clearly empty. But as you touch it, you get wind of an odor. It smells like rotting meat and a little bit like sulfur. As you try to determine the source of this new puzzle, you see a creature materialize in front of you. It is large, and its head is shaped somewhat like a vulture, but its body is covered in fur and feathers. It doesn't make sense in the way that it is presented to you. But you can see it clearly blocks your way to the horn.
Okay. Was that my action to reach out? Can I still attack?
No, that was not your action. That was
All right.
presumably your object interaction that you were unable to complete. So yes, you have your action to attack.
Okay, we're gonna stab this thing with the rapier. And ooh, nice. I have rakish audacity, so sneak attack goes off. I'm gonna spend a bardic inspiration for psychic blades. So there we go.
Hold on there, Chief. 2d6. Oh, I see. That's 2d6 and 2d6. Okay. You got it. So we have 10, 19, 27 total on the rock. And that is a magical rapier, right?
No, it is not. But
Alright.
there is psychic damage in there, so for what
Yes.
that
Oh
matters.
no, the psychic damage definitely goes through, right?
Okay.
You could see its eyes narrow as its head recoils in pain. But as far as the physical stabbing of it, I don't know. Like your hit surely landed. All right, now that makes
Shel-
math hard.
Yeah. Shelton
Alright, I
just
got it
says,
figured
"Oh bother."
out. Are you finished?
Yeah, that's his turn.
Guaca.
Yeah. You rolled the rock and the initiative doesn't go before me.
Oh, right, I didn't sort it. Rock.
Yeah, I'll go before it if you want. I have no
Where'd you
problem with
go?
that.
There it is. All right. So as the creature recovers from getting a stabbing, you see the man on the dais turns. Kill him, Frank! We will not allow these interlopers to interfere in Ercy's plans any longer. And Frank the Rock is going to attack our turtle boy. And there's that. So, beak. That's a miss.
Miss.
Miss. Boo. Boo.
I love my turtle shell.
I will not miss you again. Okay. Guaca.
Okay. I'm gonna move. No. No. Yeah, I'm gonna move down here towards the curtains. That's a better move. They'll take care of the guy in front. See, because I saw these guys over here.
You see, all of these guys are. You see, they're kind of like laying about in the chamber, and there's a lot of broken bottles, and many of them aren't even wearing their armor. It seems like they were laying about, uh, kind of celebrating before you interrupted.
So are they prone?
Some of them,
Not the guy in front of me
sure. What's this here?
to attack. I don't know. I don't know
Okay.
what those circles are doing there. Clementine.
All right.
Cool. Well, I will then attack the guy in front of me twice with drown.
He is dead.
Good. And I will just step on top of his dead body to the guy in front of him.
All right, Clem.
Alright, I'm gonna step up here. Let's see here. Trying to get up here. So I can see both of these dudes. And then, why can't I move my template? There we
I
go.
love you, Daddy
I'm gonna slap it right here to where it won't hit the
Almost 2
turtle,
years.
and I'm gonna cast
Keep up the
confusion.
good work.
And that ends my turn.
Fusion.
Nice move. I love that spell. It's a good spell.
Haven't used it yet. Figured I might as well.
Confusion does not count as a charm, correct? I don't see anywhere it says about charm, so good. All right, let's make some checks. Nope, I have to do it separate. No, I don't. Wind Hero and Frank. It is Wisdom save. What's your DC?
16.
Okay, so Wind Hero failed and is confused. Frank doesn't need to bother re-rolling because he's already passed. All right. Are you finished?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So, Bryant?
Okay, Bryant is going to take 4 defend. From the looks of it, that does not put me in melee. He's kind of sitting in between 4 squares.
Right. Yep. Until he moves forward into one of the 2 squares, or you step forward.
Okay. So in that case, I'm going to launch 2 javelins at him.
All right. 20 and 15 will both hit.
15 total.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. So now these initiates, they kind of push their way through the curtains. These are, that's all these are. They're curtains. They're not like a physical barrier. But you can see as they move, they kind of sway as they walk. Clearly drunk. And these initiates, because of their intoxication, they're effectively poisoned. So let us pull up their sheet again. I keep closing it because I'm a dumb. We have 3 here. These guys, hello, Tortle. Waka, why are you hiding over there? Hey, there we go. We'll give Bryant some fun. Here. And they're all going to attack with daggers. Disadvantage. And 1, 2, 3 up here. With disadvantage, so it looks like, oh, we have a hit on Shelton for 3.
For 3.
Oh, and for 5. The next one is a 23.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
For you, at least.
so total of 8. And we have 2 on Bryant.
Miss.
Okay, why are you just pinging the map over and over? Did I miss something?
No, she spored him. I think that's what she's trying to let you know.
Remember, if you're doing something, you need to say it in chat, because I don't actively watch the chat box. So what was it? 3?
Yeah, sorry, I had some background noise. That's why I was muted for a little bit. Yeah, I was doing the one right beside me for 4s.
Okay. So he takes your 3, and then the other 3 are going to attack with their daggers. 1, 2, 3. 16 to hit is a miss. Then we have 1 here against Guaca. Then it's a miss. Then it's Windharrow's turn at the start. He needs to roll a d10. 7. What is a 7 on the confusion? Use this action to make a melee attack against a random creature within its reach. Well, right currently there are no creatures within its reach. I think there's a guy. There is no creature within his reach. He does nothing for the turn. Boom. Windharrow is done. He gets to make a wisdom save at the end of the turn. He's free. And Shelton, back to you.
Alright, you let me know if this will work. The way I'm thinking is what I would like to do is cast a spell. Assuming I don't get counterspelled. The spell that I'm casting is Unseen Servant, and I was gonna cast it like right here. And since this thing is probably facing me, is there a way that the servant could grab the horn and I could tell it to bring it to a teammate as its
Can
command?
the servant move through other creatures?
Let me read it real quick.
Because the rock is occupying the alcove, right? Like it's backed up to where the horn is behind it. So the only way it would be able to grab it is if it can move, like, literally not through the rock space. I mean, through it. Like, I know it's is it incorporeal?
If you want to read it along with me, I'll post it.
I've already pulled it up.
Okay.
Invisible, mindless, shapeless, medium force, resist. Spring command it up to can perform simple tasks a human might do, such as fetching things. Once you give the command, it performs a task. It doesn't say that it can. It also doesn't say that it can't. So why not? It's a formless, shapeless thing. It can definitely move through the rock, and then it cannot fly.
No, it cannot.
No, I think that's gonna be the thing that kills it. Because, sure, it can move through the rock and grab it, but then how does it get it past the rock space? Because it's still a physical thing.
Meaning the
horn.
Oh, the horn. It's not feasible that it could like slip it under, like in between its legs or something like that. Because the main thing I was thinking of is this thing is probably not facing it, and the servant is invisible, so it wouldn't really pay any mind unless it's like staring directly at the thing.
No, but it is looking at you, and it's
right.
intelligent enough to know when you're casting a spell.
But it doesn't know what spell I'm
Its
casting.
whole job right now is to protect that horn. So if it moves, he would surely notice. So here's how we'll resolve it, right?
Mm.
Let's roll a dice. The Unseen Servant doesn't have stats to where it can contest it, So just it'll be a straight d20 versus the Vrock's insight or perception to see if it
Okay.
notices that the unseen servant has grabbed the horn.
Can I use my inspiration for this or no?
No,
Okay.
no, because you
Oh
can't.
god.
You've already used your bonus action to manipulate the servant. Because the spell creates it as an action, and then it's a bonus action to give it commands.
Right.
All right, so Vrock needs to be
Yeah.
4. It helps. His wisdom is only a +1. All right, so he's got his back to you. He feels the horn begin to move, and he turns around. He slams his hand down on top the pedestal and cinches it into place.
Well, we tried. That's all he can do.
And then it's Frank's turn. So, what would he do?
Quick question, what happens to the servant? It's still there, right?
It's still there. Oh yeah, it's not been destroyed. Frank would this could be really bad. Sure. Why not? We're gonna use some spores. In a 15-foot radius, that's a 10-foot. Get out of here. So in a 15-foot radius emanating from him, we now have a cloud of stinky spores. How do you like it? I know it's not far enough to get Bryant, but it is far enough to be annoying. So, primarily, Shelton, if you could make a con save. Actually, pretty sure that'll kill the servant because it's next to the Vrock, and since it doesn't have stats, it would auto fail.
Does it need to breathe?
Oh no, that's fair. Although it doesn't say they need to breathe either. Each creature in
Right.
that area must succeed a save. So you passed.
It also doesn't say it's a creature, it says it's a force.
Really trying to game this unseen servant.
It's my friend.
Target takes fat, start target there. So nothing happens to Shelton. These 3 guys, I'm just gonna kill them because they're not important. But Winged Harrow, he matters a little bit. Nope, not a dex save. 15 con is a pass, so he also is unaffected. Oh, that did a lot of nothing. Guaca, it's down to you.
All right. Guy in front of me, is he prone or is he standing up?
He was prone when you attacked him last time.
No, that guy's dead. I'm standing on him.
He didn't move.
Okay, so the guy in front of me, I'll hit him twice with drown.
Cool, he's dead.
Sweet, and I'll... Actually, shit, sorry. Where is... Can I see the spores? Or do I know where the aura is? Is it a lingering effect?
No, you are behind these curtains. You couldn't even see them happen.
When I came around, like I'm coming around, can I see where they are? Like, is it's not a
No, it's not a
lingering
lingering
effect?
effect.
Not like a sting of cloud. Okay, great. Then I'll move to there. That's my concern. I wasn't sure if it
You
was
know
like
you
a
can move through the curtains.
I did not know that, no.
You just saw a bunch of other people do it.
That's fine. I'm good where I'm at.
Clementine.
I'm gonna cast blindness deafness on the main dude.
On
The
Wind Harrow or the Vrock?
yeah, this guy right here.
Okay.
It's gonna be blindness.
He passes.
Okay. Oh, that was my action. I'm just gonna sit here in the middle of all these people. That ends my turn.
Alright. Fuck.
All right. We are going to hit the guy in front of me. Let's try that again. 9.
Jeez.
Wow.
no.
That's my turn.
So now the initiates. 5 of which remain, all of which attack with disadvantage. Bryant, Miss, Clem. 1 hit for 6 on the 21. And then Wind Harrow. So he, now that he has a turn, what would he do? Yes, I think this is the fair thing to do. 10-foot radius sphere. So if we center it like right there, boom. So these 3 initiates, Clem and Guaca and Bryant. I need all of you to make me a wisdom save, please.
What's
And
the DC?
Wind Harrow's DC is 13.
I'm going to burn inspiration on this.
Probably a good idea.
I didn't have advantage, but 17 should win it.
Alright, looks like everybody passed and managed to avoid becoming confused. These 3 make theirs. They all failed. Let's use stunned. That works for me. After that, Wind Hero jumps down off of the back of the dais next to the Vrock and the horn. Shelton.
Okay. We are going to cast another spell. We are going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the not the big rock thing.
On the Wind Hero.
Yes.
Okie dokie. I have a question.
Yes.
Is Dissonant Whispers a charm effect?
No, it doesn't say it is.
Okay. You guys are using all these goofy spells. Cool. DC 14 Wisdom save from Wind Hero. Let's see what we get.
Yes.
Alright. He is whispered, so he's going to take 14 psychic. Maintains his concentration on the 3 goofy dudes. And then he's going to use his reaction and run away. Anything else?
Can I have the servant try to grab it again?
Yes, you can.
15.
Okay.
If
so
you
that
want to
one-
go the same route.
Where's the rock? The servant you see the horn float in the air behind the rock.
And the command I had given it was to bring it to our allies. I should have said me, because that would have been the smartest thing to do. But I did not. And it can move
So I'm
up
just
to
going to guess it
15.
floats this way towards Clem.
Yeah,
Cool.
that makes sense.
All right, Frank. He failed to notice the horn has moved, so instead, Frank is going to continue doing what Frank has been doing and trying to murder the entire party, which he will now do by leaving you. Boo. So, you do get an attack of opportunity if you would like. While I try to reposition, he's going to fly up.
21.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
We're going to spend another Bardic for Psychic Blades. Oh, wait, let me check to make sure I can.
Okay. I'll tell you what, he's going to be up in the air.
Yeah, I can.
Why can't I do... There we go. 10 feet up in the air. Gonna float here above Bryant and Clem. Yes. Yes. And our Vrock is going to do a stunning screech. So everybody is currently within 20 feet of the Vrock. And needs to make a con save. DC 14, or you are stunned until the end of its next turn. All of the little guys, they're poison. They get stunned. Not messing with it. Okay. Brian, you're stunned, correct?
That is correct. I do not have advantage.
Clem. All right. Good. There we are. And then Guaca, it is your turn.
All right, so the thing's flying above me somewhere.
Okay, he's only 10 feet up, so everybody would have reach since, you're 5 feet tall and your reach is 5 feet.
Sure.
Or something along that line of math.
Makes sense. I'll stab up at him then.
Both will hit.
Good. And I don't really want to do anything else. I'm just gonna hang tight.
Clementine.
Alright, I'm gonna use my object interaction to grab the horn from the unseen servant.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
then...
To use the horn, it is an action.
Well, I'm not gonna use it because he told me not to, so... He would be very mad. I'm gonna use Chill Touch on the flying thing.
On the Vrock.
Yep,
Okay.
and that's the...
11 is a hit.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
I almost did a bad. Chill touch is not cold damage. Alright. Bryant is stunned. The initiates are all stunned. Wind Arrow is not. So over here in the corner, and he would like to not be. So he's going to step out over here. And what nastiness can I pull out this time? I'll tell you what. He has seen a lot of things happening. And so he's going to point to Shelton. And when he does, he says, "That's enough from you!" "20-foot radius or sphere." So let's just What's a good color for silence? How about we go with pea yellow? That's a terrible thing to do. Everything in that zone is silenced.
Did he drop con on the other spell?
The other spell, yeah, I mean, he only confused his own team. So he would
Okay.
have, as soon as he regained his senses, he would have dropped con immediately. Alright, and then Shelton, it is your turn.
I am silenced. The rock is still here, or did it
No,
move?
he's flying above Clem and Bryant.
Okay, well it shows him still there.
I
In that case, I'll move over here. And attack with the rapier. 23.
Yeah, it's another hit.
Spending my last bardic.
Yeah. Silence is gone, if it mattered at all.
And that is Shelton's turn.
I love you, Daddy Warbucks.
Alright, Frank. Look, I can see it still says he's over there because the mark. This is fucking. Alright, well, let's see if Frank's spores have recharged. They do not. So instead, he's going to come down to the ground. And now that he is adjacent to Clem and Guaca, he is going to attack Guaca.
Okay.
Eek. Claw. No, not two claws, one claw. So 24 and 26. Did you have a reaction?
Both hit.
I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah. So you're going to take your damage, and then it'll be your turn.
27 total. Got it.
Roger, thank you for the resub, man. How you doing?
All right, so he's next to me.
Yes.
All right, great. Let's bash him a few more times. That's a good plan, right? My magical weapon. Does the 14 hit?
It does not.
So
6.
6. Okay.
Can we guess the AC?
No idea.
Alright. Finished?
Yeah, I believe. When I lost second wind.
Alright. And then it'll be Clementine.
Alright, I'm gonna use bonus action healing word at a 3rd level. Oops. Okay, yeah, that wasn't me. For Guaca. And then I'm gonna use chill touch on
Thank you.
Frank, yeah. And then it's the end of my turn.
Jeez. Another big hit. Alright, Frank is starting to look pretty bad.
Good.
Valk, you're no longer stunned.
All right, I'm gonna bonus action rage, and attack the two guys in front of me.
Was this a reckless attack?
No, they're stunned. I have advantage.
Well, no. They're no longer stunned if you're no longer stunned. You were all stunned by the same effect.
Okay, it's reckless. That's fine.
Alright. So 2 hits, they're both dead.
And then I'm gonna slide forward and attack Frank. 14's gonna miss. That's my turn.
Okay. The initiates, there's only 3 remaining. And they are going to fight to the death.
Good plan.
It is a good plan, great plan. So let's attack Bryant and Clem. That is not okay. It didn't roll crit. So 16, I believe, hits, and then Clem 2 misses.
On their turn, I'm gonna scourge the top one.
Sure. Am I stupid? Where'd it go? There it is. Can. Hey, he failed. Takes that 1. Alright. And Windharrow. He's still alive. I forgot he was still alive. I was pretty sure he was dead.
You could make him dead if you want. It's okay.
If you say so. Let's cast a spell. 4th level. And we're going to cast it. Because I think he knows he's on his way out. So he needs to make it count. Sure. Windharrow. Kaboom. 30 damage to everything in the yellow circle.
Okay. So
Bryant passes, takes half again because bear totem. So you'll take 6. 30 to 15 to 6. Guaca passes, takes 15. All of the initiates are dead because they can't survive. And then we just need our save from Clem and the Vrock. The Vrock will have advantage, which I can't believe I haven't linked this yet because nobody's actually made him make a save. So Khan, he passed. Takes 15. Clem fails, takes the full 30. Youch. Don't know what we were concentrating on. I think it's something that was already over. Confusion, maybe? Alright. Shelton.
Alright, we're going to, is Clementine down, or is that just really low HP?
The red dot is bloodied, below half.
Okay. Okay, so I don't need the bonus action healing word here. We'll stab one more time. Yeah.
That's a hit. You've been on it with
Whoops.
the attack rolls.
Only one of those damages, of course.
Well, you still
Wow,
get
I
the
got
sneak attack.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, that is a dead guy. And as Windharrow passes away, you can see the Vrock looks around, and seeing how it's his turn, he sneers. I suppose that's it then. And you can see his skin begins to fester and bubble as these pustules begin to form all over his feathery hide, and they begin to rupture and burst, spewing foul-smelling liquid everywhere as he dissolves and dies. And that's the end of combat.
Clem is gonna give the horn to Guaca.
well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Brian is going to loot.
Brian is gonna loot. Well, in this temple, you can see. I have to scroll down. Well, obviously, you have recovered the horn, and you find that Windharrow has a it's a platinum necklace that has the symbol of the Howling Hatred on a charm. It's obviously been made by the cult, but the fact remains the same. It's made of platinum. It has to be incredibly valuable, and at a rough estimate, I mean, you think it's probably worth in the ballpark of 1,500 gold. He also has adorned himself with gold and sapphire rings, 4 in total on either of his hands, and you probably estimate them to be also worth 1,000 gold. And he also carries a stone in a leather pouch, and this stone it's again the size of a small melon, and it's a brilliant blue. I mean, you couldn't even begin to value uh, how much this might be worth.
Sweet.
That looks expensive.
Mm-hmm.
It,
Very.
I think I should take it.
Yeah. I'll separate out the platinum necklace and the rings so that we can sell them when we get back to town. But I'm gonna go ahead and put that bright blue one in my pocket.
It doesn't fit in your pocket. It's huge.
Ugh. So, what was? Where exactly on his body did I find it?
In a leather pouch.
I'm just trying to get it. Okay. So, will it fit in my backpack?
Yes.
Okay. I put it in my backpack.
Is that the blue gem you put in your backpack?
Yes.
No, I'm gonna take that.
You can try.
The unseen servant is also trying to take this.
Yes.
Did a lot of work there. I deserve it. Just
Kill
give it
each
to me.
other over the stone. This pleases me greatly.
It's what difference does it make? Who carries it? I'm gonna carry it. You can carry the rest.
I'm gonna just keep walking. And I only see the one way out of this, back down the stairs.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna start headed back downstairs.
Is there anything else in the room? When we look at the map? Is there anything like peaked?
Do we still? Oh, go ahead.
Is there anything what?
Are there any points of interest on the map?
No. It's centuries old and indiscernible.
Do we still have the horn?
Yes.
I do. I will take
Shelton
it.
would like to bring it back to the genie.
Well, that's tough because I have it in my hands.
So he would suggest to you that we bring it back to the genie.
Well, okay. I'm headed that way now.
I'll group you guys up and so I can put you back on the other floor.
I'll walk on over to the
Have you done it?
I pull out the horn. I believe this is yours, sir.
Give it to me.
I have it extended in my hand.
He grabs it and he holds it in both of his hands. And when he does, you can see him just stare at it longingly for a second before he closes his hands into fists, his fingers burying themselves into the metal of the horn as he rips it apart in a flash of brilliant light. As he does, you can see that light seems to surge inwards into his being, and he stands there in front of you for a moment, still looking at his hands. I'm free.
If you say so. We were unable to find a woman inside there with the horn. Any idea where she might be?
If Erisi wasn't in the temple, then she must have retreated further down.
Very
see,
well.
there is another layer to Tyr Basil, and I, due to my nature as a creature of the plane of elemental air, I understand a secret that is down beneath the stones. Tyr Basil is located where it is because it sits upon the ley lines. There is a nexus of power here, and under Tyr Basil, the barriers between the worlds are thin. The cults of evil have managed to create elemental nodes under the stone, and that is their place of true power. Aircy is probably at the air node. It is there that she communes with Yansi Bin. But
That's the air god, right?
yes,
Well. All right. You are free, I guess. What will you do now?
well, first, I think it only best that I repay your kindness. Tell me, what is it that you desire?
A long rest.
A long rest.
He raises his hands. He sticks one out ahead of him, and he's got his palm facing you. He has the other one at an angle across his chest, and he begins to raise it, and then he quickly claps. And when he does, it's very disorienting because a moment ago you were inside Tyr Basil, but now you find yourselves standing in the center of Red Larch.
Not quite what I had in mind, but alright.
Is he still with us?
Sure. So he's still floating in front of you, big and blue. Now you will get all the rest that you require.
Thank you, kind sir.
Absolutely, we appreciate it. I'm gonna show him the blue gem and ask him if he knows what this is.
Ah, it is a diadem of air. It is a crystalline stone said to have been made from the elemental energies itself. It is not of import or magical, but it is very rare and very exquisite.
Shelton would very much like your hat.
My hat?
Yes, it is quite fancy.
He once again sticks his hand up over his head, palm facing you, as he raises his other hand to clap. And then Shelton has a hat, very much like our Jin friend.
Shelton claps.
We appreciate your kindness and enjoy your freedom.
Is there nothing else I can do for you?
I would like to be the strongest creature on the planet. Can you make that happen?
Could, but there must always be a balance.
I understand.
Tell me, how do you feel would be best in your quest to defeat Aircy? I'd very much like to see her punished for what she's done.
We could always use magical weapons to assist us if there was some antiquity that you know of that could lead us to that goal of a superior strength. That might be the most beneficial thing you could provide.
Magical weapons, you say? This I can do. And he begins to walk around. And first he goes to Waka. And he says, "Show me your weapon."
Well, I already have the Dawn Drown. I guess I'll just show my longsword since it's mundane.
He looks at you and he's too insightful. He says, "No, I see that you already have a powerful weapon. You do not
This
need
is
my
true.
help, little one."
Very, very, very true.
He
But
goes
my
to Brian.
associate,
Show me your weapon.
I pull out my great axe.
Is your great axe magical?
It is not.
So then he reaches down and he runs his finger along the blade of your great axe. And as he does, you see his finger cuts and he bleeds. But instead of there being blood, and it runs down the blade, liquid, instead the colors begin to expand, turning the entire head of the axe a vibrant red. That should do it.
I appreciate your kindness.
Your axe is now a +2 axe. Then he goes to Clementine. Show me your weapon.
I can make my own weapon magical, but as soon as sitting right here, Clem kind of sits beside Sin, and she's gonna say, "Can you make her armor a little bit stronger, so that way she's harder to hit?"
Beggars should not be choosers. I am offering to assist you already. Now show me your weapon.
Alright. She holds up her stick.
And he looks at it, and it's just a non-magical thing. And he nods. You are a druid, yes?
Yes.
Do you ever get into combat with this stick?
Yeah, and she's gonna shillelagh her staff, just to
Okay.
kind of show.
That is interesting. But I think maybe this will do you better. He reaches down and he grabs your staff. And as he does, you see the staff begins to become twisted and gnarled. It becomes a blackish color, and he gets a puzzled look on his face. Peculiar. It seems to want to match your personality. And as he says this, you see mushrooms begin to grow from the top of it. And
Yay.
he has turned your staff into a staff of withering.
Oh.
He goes to Shelton. Show me your weapon.
Oh.
Okay. And he hands him his rapier.
Are your rapiers magical?
No.
It's just one rapier, right?
Correct.
That is what I thought. So he takes your rapier and he wraps his massive hand around the hilt. And as he does, you can see icy crystals begin to form, running its way up the pommel and through the blade. When he hands it back to you, it's cold to the touch. You know what it is?
Frostbrand rapier?
It is a Frostbrand rapier.
Oh, this feels quite nice. And he holds it against his face.
Yeah, because, you needed more dice to roll.
Thank you.
And then, I kind of don't want to leave them out, even though they're not here.
sure.
Since it's not her fault. She always has to miss every other week. But him, you should have been here.
He had to help his roommate do something.
He pulls out 2 other items, and he says, "Give them to your friends when you meet them next." They just look like 2 small silver rings.
My dear, this is a kindness that we cannot repay.
You can. You will. Kill Ersi. Do not accept any offer she gives you. Use these weapons and be my revenge.
You have my word. The head of this axe will run free with her blood.
And then, poof. He's gone.
Well, I'm gonna go in here and have a drink.
I follow. Yeah, walk right in. Like we're here. We have to make another 5-day journey to the temple again. Might as well tank up tonight and get going early in the morning.
Why do you need to go back?
To kill Essie?
You would like to head into the air node?
I guess not. I don't know. I guess we'll just hang out here and go to the water place then. No, we did the water.
Oh, okay.
So,
I wasn't sure you wanted to head into the elemental nodes yet. I mean, you totally can if you'd like.
Probably wait and clear out the rest of the cults.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great idea, actually. I mean, you know, I don't want to tell you what to do or anything.
we're already doing everything out of order anyway. Why not go to the node?
Well, I mean, there's that too. All right. That's going to be it for today, everyone. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit that follow button. If you haven't already, join us in the Discord. That's where we hang out through the week. That's where we organize our games. That's where you need to be if you want to get involved. And